Hello. How do you handle your ceiling transitions today? Transitions that are flush from ceiling to drywall, or transitions that have changes in elevation from acoustical to drywall. Do you build things like this, out of studs with return framing to structure, where you drywall and maybe where you have acoustical coming in at one height and you have drywall exiting at another height? Or maybe you have acoustical at one height and you have acoustical at another height. This is how it's currently done today. Or maybe you do it like this, where you have return drywall to the wall, you have vertical drywall with acoustical molding, and then your acoustical grid taking off. Both of these systems require return framing to structure, which really waste a lot of time, material, and labor on your job sites. Today I'm going to talk to you about Armstrong Transition Moldings. These are extruded transition moldings that are powder coated in an Armstrong white color to match the Armstrong white grid systems and the Armstrong white ceiling tiles. Armstrong Transition Moldings can give you a flush transition from acoustical to drywall, with acoustical grid coming in on one side to rest, whether it be a dimensional grid like I have here with our interlude, or whether it be a 15/16 inch grid, to drywall grid that comes in at the other side. And again, they're integrating with our AXIOM T-bar connector clips. This will house a 5/8 inch piece of drywall with a tapeable mud flange on this one side. With AXIOM Transition Moldings, I can also curve it. I can give you straight, or I can manufacture in a curve to your specifications for your job site. Armstrong Transition Moldings go a step further as well. We can work with elevation changes in a 2, 4, 6, or 8 inch elevation change. And the way this works is the AXIOM Transition Mold. We have drywall coming in on this particular example at one height, and again we can have acoustical coming off at another height. To cap off the drywall, we have AXIOM Transition, or our AXIOM drywall bottom trim, which has a 5/8 inch tapeable mud flange as a shoe for our drywall coming in on the bottom. And again, that can allow us to do drywall to drywall if I want to put the AXIOM drywall bottom trim on the top, or I can do acoustical to drywall, or I can do acoustical to acoustical. And again, like I mentioned before, we also have a 4, a 6 inch transition as I have shown here, and also an 8 inch transition.